Hi Gemini, this is Teresa from Tarot by T. Welcome to August and welcome to your reading. Before I get started on your reading, I'm going to call in some good energy, create some sacred space. And I want to say also thank you for those who have liked and subscribed to my channel. Welcome for the new people, and thank you for the regulars. I always appreciate everyone taking the time out to make comments. And especially those who've ordered readings. I've really enjoyed working with everyone, so thank you for that also. Thank you for your support. So let's get back into this reading. I know you're anxious to hear what's coming up for August. We're having a new moon in Leo, and that's favorable to Gemini, and a full moon in Pisces, which the energies for that look good. So we'll see. I think that August is going to be a little bit of an easier month. Even though Mars and Mercury are still retrograde, it's not going to be as intense as July. With things coming up from left field and all these, crises we had to deal with. So let's see what does Gemini need to know about love for the month of August. Love and relationships. What's coming up for Gemini? What is important for Gemini to know for the month of August? What does Gemini need to know for the month of August? Oops, Ace of Swords. What does Gemini need to know for the month of August? May only the highest forces be here. Be present to ensure that the truth be told. Okay, let's see what we have. Five of Cups. The Fool. The High Priestess. The Ace of Swords. He popped out. The Five of Wands. The World. The Four of Cups. The Knight of Wands. The Sun and the Lovers. Okay. So you start out with the Five of Cups. This is a card of regret. So maybe you were in a relationship and you feel like the relationship's kind of going through some rocky times, because fives are a card of instability. And so you're thinking like of maybe making a new start with this Fool card. Maybe your current situation has some problems and you're not sure where it's going to go. It's also a card of regret, like for past decisions, like you're focusing on your losses. You might be like living in the past a little bit, thinking like of past relationships, past, things that didn't work out. But you're not seeing that there's still two cups here. So you can salvage something from the current situation. You don't have to, it's not like the Ten of Swords where you're like, it's over, it's done. But maybe you want to wipe the slate clean and start over. Maybe you want to have a new beginning in a current relationship. So if you focus on what's good in the relationship rather than, all the things that are wrong, you might be able to have like a new start. Because I feel like you're fighting over petty details with this Five of Wands. It's like two people are not being able to get on the same page. Like you want to go this way, they want to go that way. And you might be arguing over, little things that don't really mean anything. Or there's competition. You're trying to achieve a goal and there's a lot of competition. Or you're working, on it with a team of people that are just, it's like herding cats. Nobody wants to work together. But you have this opportunity with this Fool card of a brand new beginning, going in a new direction. The High Priestess is in the past, so there are things that are hidden from you, like things going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of. That could have happened in July also, like things came out at the end of July, where you kind of saw the truth, of what was going on, or you're just trusting your intuition. But if something came out in July or in the past, it's kind of like activated you. You have the Ace of Swords here. So you're deciding to take action. You're going to fight for what you want. You're not going to just sit down and let things happen. You're going to fight for your goals. The Ace of Swords is aces are new beginnings. And with the swords, it's about a new, it's thought. It's mental. So you might have a new way of looking at something, or you might be taking a new approach to a goal. And it could be even in a relationship. You realize where you've made certain mistakes in the past, and you're wanting to correct them, or you're wanting to make things better. And with the Fool card, maybe you're thinking, well, maybe we need to just start over, like do over. Let's just, wipe the slate clean, start over, start in a new direction, let's pretend we're just meeting today, So if you're having problems in a relationship, you could say, you might be feeling like saying, okay, let's just forget the past. I know I made some mistakes in the past, but let's pretend that today is the first day and we're meeting for the first time, and let's just start over, and it's like you want to do over, There could be someone that you were involved in that was very spiritual and very intuitive. This is also a card of taking time out to meditate, to quiet your mind, and to listen to your intuition. Connect with your internal guidance. And that will lead you with the Ace of Swords. It's like, this is the sword of the warrior. You're ready to fight for what you want. So, and here comes the Five of Wands, which is the battle, You could be fighting to save a relationship. Or you could be fighting to have a new beginning in some way. The World card is in the near future. This is actually a great card because it means a culmination. That whatever you've been working on, whatever you've been fighting for, it's coming to a conclusion. And you're ready to go take it to the next level. So you could have some type of success that you really struggled hard to achieve, and now you're ready to move on to the next level. And you're going to find in August that things are coming together. If you struggled in the past, the energy is going to shift. But you have to remember to focus on the positive. Because in this card, you're focusing on the negative. You're focusing on loss instead of what you still have to work with. So you may have had some losses in life, and you may have made some decisions that maybe were not wise. But don't dwell on the past. Don't, cry over spilt milk. You have to just kind of, okay, whatever is done is done. But I still have these 2 cups, and I'm going to work with that. That's what I have to work with, and I'm going to create a new beginning using these 2 cups. Here you have the Four of Cups. Again, you're sitting here contemplating. You're not acting. You're thinking about your options. You may be feeling bored or dissatisfied. There's a card of boredom, discontent. Like, I'm not really happy with my current situation. Maybe you feel in a relationship you're not being valued. You don't feel valued. You don't feel recognized. And you want some validation. You feel like you're being taken for granted. And you're wanting someone to tell you, to make you feel valuable, make you feel needed and wanted. So you're starting to think, well, maybe I need to look around. Maybe this is not the right relationship for me. Maybe I need to look and see what else is out there. And that could be relationship or even in career. Because you have the Knight of Wands here. This is a card of your environment. And with this environment, you might be thinking about changing jobs or moving. Moving to a new location. Because sometimes this card comes up when you change your residence or you change jobs, or maybe your job is moving to a new location, or you're thinking about that. So here you're just contemplating. Something is being offered to you, but you're not sure you want to accept it. So it could be a new job offer that comes in that's offering you an opportunity for a new life, or it could be a new relationship that comes and you're thinking, okay, do I give up what I have for this new thing? Or do I try and save what I have with a new approach? So you might be contemplating your options in August. But there's definitely opportunity coming. And then you have the sun in your wish fulfillment. The sun means that everything is going to, whatever problem you're struggling with now, it's just temporary. it's just over. It's not as serious as you're making it out to be. It's going to blow over, and with the sun, you're going to wind up in a better place in the end. So don't sweat the small stuff. Don't worry about the small details, because in the overall picture, you're going to wind up in a better place. But you are going to have to make some decisions. You've got the Lover's card here. This is a card of choosing paths. So if there's some kind of decision to be made of, where you're choosing between two people in a love relationship, or choosing, two job situations, two career paths, or location even. Do I stay or do I move away? You have a lot of choices to make. And you have to choose wisely, because the Lovers, once you make the choice, the other option goes away. So you really have to know what you want. You really have to take some time out and think, what option is going to bring me the most happiness? Or where am I going to be, what's going to be the best fit for me? Where I'm going to get to do the work I love, where I'm going to really, because this is a card of, having fun, honoring your inner child, enjoying life. So if you're in a new relationship, it's going to be with someone that brings fun to your life. That brings, where you feel like you're like a child. Just like dancing in the sun, You're having fun, you're out playing, and you have that carefree attitude. That's coming. So choose wisely. So let's see, the new moon is in Leo, and for you that's in your 3rd house. And it's connected with Mercury, this new moon. So there could be some contract that you're going to be signing in August. Or there could be some type of project that has to do with the internet. Because Mercury is communication. Something with writing, communication. Could be some creative project that involves writing or communicating. New beginning. So maybe you're wanting to launch a new project that is where you're going to be dealing with the internet, or dealing with technology, or dealing with some type of communication, because that's the 3rd house. Jupiter is trine Neptune. Jupiter's in your 6th house now, trining Neptune. So Jupiter is going to make you feel more optimistic about your environment, your work environment. And Neptune in your 10th house can bring a dream career situation, like where you're doing work that you love. You're finally, and with Neptune, it could be something that has to do with healing, counseling, working with people who are in institutions. Like you could be working, it could be some type of, people who have mental disabilities, or they could be having addiction problems. That's the Neptune. So, and this could be a dream job that really opens you up to opportunity. Because the 10th house is, your status in the world. And you have Pluto going through your 8th house. So Pluto's been transforming you in a lot of ways. But Pluto can bring an intimate relationship that transforms your life. Because the 8th house is the house of intimacy. It's also the house of other people's money, where you get some type of inheritance. There could be some type of inheritance coming that helps you financially. You get money, or you get support, like if you apply for a loan and you're thinking, oh, no one's going to approve my loan, I can't do anything without this loan. All of a sudden it comes through. And if it does come through with Pluto in the 8th house, it's almost like you're dealing with the mob. I mean, they're going to want you to sign over everything. So be careful with contracts right now. If you have to sign a contract, because Mercury and Mars are both retrograde, and Mercury is the ruler of communication. It's the ruler of the 3rd house. And it's also your ruler as a Gemini. So you want to be careful and read all the fine print. If you're signing any contracts, it would be great if you could postpone it till September, when Mercury and Mars are direct. But if you have to sign, get someone to look and read the fine print. Make sure you know what you're getting into, because there could be some trickiness involved, especially, because Neptune's involved with this moon. Neptune's in Pisces. You want to check all the details. That's all I'm saying with this new moon. Now the full moon is in Pisces on August 26th. And that's affecting your 10th house of career and status. And your 4th house of home. So, you know, something could be coming to culmination. You might be like, you know, if you've applied for a job, you're getting a job. You know, you're getting the results, or you're getting the answer. If it's a relationship, it could be that you have to balance work and home. You know, maybe you have a new job that's being very demanding, and, you know, you have to figure out how you're going to devote your time to both places. Because, or maybe there's some project at home that's finally come, like if you're searching for a house, you finally find one. Or if you're renovating a house, you finally finish the work gets done, you know. Saturn's in your 8th house. There's a grand earth trine involving home. So it's like the 4th house, the 8th house, and the 12th house. So you could be, there could be some stuff that comes up psychologically that involves your early childhood, and you have a really good chance, you have a lot of energy to solve that issue, whatever issue. Like if you're running on programming from childhood and you go to see a counselor, you can really release that information. You can release those buried emotions that you may have not even remembered burying, because it may have happened when you were really young, and you're carrying that wound. But this energy can help you to heal that wound, to bring more abundance into your life, to really transform your life. And you have Venus going through the 5th house. So once you heal that wound, this grand trine could bring you a new romance. Plus, I mean, Venus is what, in Libra? It's trining your sun. So there could be a chance for a new relationship, or a new relationship with your children, some new happy occurrence that has to do with children or creativity. So it's either, you know, good news about children, good news about a romance, good news about some creative project you're working on. I'm feeling like there's good energy coming. You're going to, you know, you're ending one cycle and you're starting a whole new beginning, a whole new cycle that involves some serious choices, serious decisions that you're going to have to make. But I think the outcome will be positive. So don't sweat the small stuff. Don't fight over petty details. Focus on the bigger picture. Focus on your ultimate goal. And don't get too wrapped up fighting with people over nothing, you know, little details that don't matter. Don't be a nitpicking control freak in August. And you'll profit by the sun and the world and this new beginning. So this is my reading for August, Gemini. I hope this reading has helped you. I wish for you wise decisions and joy. The sun is like, oh, you're just going to have fun in August. You're going to be achieving a goal or a dream in August. You could be a good relationship, a new relationship, or an improved situation in love. So that's my reading for the month of August. If you'd like a private reading, you can just contact me. There's a link in the description box that'll take you to my website. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I hope it's been a help to you, and I will talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.